we're delighted to have Pat with us today, who has a lifetime's experience of making ingredients go further and reducing wastage, and she's going to share some of her wisdom with us today, so we're very lucky. And over to you, Pat.
Credit Crunch Cookery.
Okay.
Not easy to say, but it's quite easy to do. I'm going to demonstrate how you can make good food cheaply. It takes a little bit more effort than it might do just going by a packet. I can show you it will taste better, it will look better, and it will probably do you a lot more good. It's not beef and it's not chicken. So we've got turkey and we've got pork. They're both lighter meats than beef. But when you're doing your shopping, look for what is cheap, look for what is good. Don't buy it if you don't like it. And if you've got a bargain, use it. If you can plan your shopping beforehand, but make it flexible, if you then see a bargain that isn't on your list, change your list. And you can eat much more cheaply if you do a little bit of forethought and know what to do with things and how to make them tasty, quick, easy, and a little bit different. Again, it needed ingenuity and time. I know a lot of people don't have time these days, but I'm sure I do most of my preparation when I'm watching television actually. So if you have a couple of hours in the night time when you're watching television, do something. You can put your knitting in the cupboard for now, you can do that later, but you can do your food prep while you're watching television. And I think at the end of the day, this kind of cooking is very satisfying because personally I feel that I'm beating the system by getting cheap food to feed my rather large family.
How many people are in your family?
Well, I've got 4 children, I've got 10 grandchildren, I've got 1 great-grandson. So there are, technically speaking, 2 of us in my house, but there's never 2 of us. There's nearly always 4, quite often 6, frequently 8, and at times up to 16. So I do elastic-sided cooking. I've done cooking professionally.
You have in the past?
I have in the past. I cooked at an old people's home, but my training for cooking has been a big family, wartime memories, when we had rationing, and you couldn't just go out and buy anything you wanted then. You had what you got points for, what your ration was. Very meagre at times. Found people living in the country did do a lot better during the war because we had wild food. We had rabbits, we had wild berries, and all sorts of things that you could go and pick out of the woods and out of the fields. If you've learned from it, I'm even more pleased. And if you benefit from it, I think you'll all be pleased. Thank you.